Hey everyone. So today is Mindset Monday, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how I manifested my dream house. I still am a little in shock that this is how it happened, and I honestly did not even realize that I had done it, even though it had been years since I put this on my vision board. And so I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about it and how I manifested it for our Mindset Monday. So, a few years ago, the first thing I did was I did a vision board when I had just moved into my first apartment after my divorce. I was 25 years old and I'm 31 now. And I was 25 years old. I had a 2.5 year old. I was going through a divorce. I had pretty much no money to my name. And I was stressing out because I was barely making rent and it was pretty stressful. And so that year, I moved in October of 2015, 6 months after living with my mom after the divorce and everything. And I was like, you know what? I want to make a vision board. I haven't really made it up to this point, and I thought it was a little too woohoo and hippy dippy and everything that you would think of when you think of vision boards, and manifestation was not a word I ever used and that kind of thing. And so what I did was I actually so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do a vision board. And instead of a vision board, it was something I really wanted to see every day to kind of keep myself in there. And I remember a few things I put on my board was I wanted a house, but I wanted a certain house. I wanted a house that was, I lived in South Florida at the time, so I wanted a house with a pool that was on the canal. And then, I put other things like I wanted $10,000 in savings and all this other kind of stuff that I really wanted to manifest. And what I did was I didn't just put it on my vision board, but every day as I was getting ready, because it was on my bathroom mirror, every day as I was getting ready, I I literally envisioned what it would look like. I envisioned me standing in front of the house, and then I would envision opening up the door, and you could see like through the living room to the pool and then the canal behind you. Now, keep in mind, I envisioned this in Fort Lauderdale. I always assumed that that's where I was going to go. And so every day for about 10 minutes, I would actually sit there and visualize. It was one of my practices that I would do. And I did this even to get myself to go to sleep sometimes because I was suffering from a ton of nightmares, I guess, going through my divorce and some other personal issues that I was going through. I was suffering from a ton of nightmares and panic attacks, and never had panic attacks up to this point, but I was suffering. So every night before bed, I envisioned I wanted this house. Like I just wanted this house, and I felt like if I got this house, I was there. And so that was my envision. That is what I did. And then it didn't just happen, okay? So I had to be a few tips for you to for your vision board is as you're making your vision board for 2021, you want to take the time to be really crystal clear on exactly what it is you desire to manifest. And you want to think details as possible, and you want to really know what you want, because when you know what you want, you're going to get what you want. And clear goals will manifest clear outcomes. And then I had to go to work. So I couldn't just expect the house was just going to fall in my lap. I had to do other things. So for the next, I think I did it about 2 years. I envisioned before bed this house and everything. And then I did my work. I was in real estate investing. I wasn't coaching at the time, but I was in real estate investing full time. I completely submerged myself into it. I started doing what I needed to do to make it happen, meaning that I was investing. I was starting to do that all with the mind that I was going to have this house one day. And then I don't know what happened. That was 5 years ago when I started this. I kind of forgot about it, I guess. I stopped trying to manifest it. It was still there, but it just never happened. And then this weekend, we're hosting that all day virtual summit, and my mom was like, "You should show them your house." because for 31 years old, you're in a house on the canal with a pool. Your neighbors are wondering what the heck you're doing because I'm home all day, clearly, as you can see. And as I'm there sharing the house, and in no bragging way, it was just more to show what could happen when you do real estate. Mid showing the house, I start like choking up. It was embarrassing because I'm on Zoom and there's all these people on the summit. And I start choking up because I realized mid mid then, right then and there, that I had manifested this exact house that I had imagined to life. Like I'm in a house, as you can see in the reflection, with a pool. There's a canal. I have this beautiful boat on the canal. Like I had manifested it without even realizing. I mean, I've been in this house for about almost 2 months now. And I was like, holy crap, you know? And I'm mid telling everybody this, and I just break down. You can ask anyone that was at the summit. I start choking up. I have tears coming out of my eyes because I'm like, I manifested something I wanted so badly. I wanted this so badly for myself and my son. See, already. And so that is one thing that I wanted to share. And so my friends and I have been talking about doing a vision board for 2021 and what we wanted out of it, and to get very crystal clear. And we're actually doing like a little vision board party and everything like that virtually. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like this almost gives me like goosebumps to try and do something else, because it's like, what else could you manifest if you put your intention out there? You're very, very clear. You visualize it, and then I guess eventually you let it go and just do what you need to do in the meantime to make it happen. And so I just wanted to share how things do happen for you, and it may not be in the time you want. Trust me, I am well aware there are still some things I desperately want but haven't happened yet. But eventually it does come, and before you know it, you're sitting in the middle of a group talking with people and realizing that you are manifesting your dreams. And so for 2021, what I want to do is have you guys sit down for Mindset Monday today and really get crystal clear on what you're wanting, and not just saying what you want, but you need to be detailed. And I've heard this a million times, and I don't know if that's what caused me to practice it in such detail and visualization. I'm not really sure what really made me get that detailed on what I wanted, but get detailed down to the color of the house, which is funny because the color of this house is not what I want. We're going to paint it. But everything else was pretty much perfect. And so get to that for you, get to that for yourself, and really write down what works for you. And it doesn't matter your age. I talk to people that are 17 using their parents to do real estate investing because they want to invest in real estate, but because of their age they can't. So they roped in their parents to do the talking, but they're the ones. I've talked to people that are 88 getting into real estate investing. You know, you do what you have to do. Don't let your age stop you from manifesting what you want. Don't let, time, don't let your job. Do what you have to do. I was working full time then. I had a kid. I was there. I was in those shoes. And so now I'm like, what else would I love to manifest and test it out? So that is your Mindset Monday, and I would love to hear your comments below on what you've manifested for yourself that maybe you've put on a vision board that you don't realize you've done, or what you would like to put on your vision board for 2021. And if you're interested in joining the vision board creation party, you are welcome to comment below or PM me if you don't feel comfortable doing it on the actual video. But figure out what that is you really want, so that when 2021 starts, you can be on your best foot and start really manifesting what you're wanting. So I would love to hear what you guys think. So comment below. Bye, guys.